Well, as if we didn't already hate taxes enough. There are a group of people of low lifes trying to take advantage of that situation. Our resident scam expert Soren in the house to talk about some of these insidious behaviors that we're seeing out there. And it was very interesting going through this because there's a whole ton of different varieties of how people are doing this. One that I'm always on the lookout for, and I'm always reluctant to talk to people on the phone and hand out information. And one that seems to be going around is people calling up homes and telling the homeowner that somebody has already filed your taxes and that's why they can't process it. Tell us about that one.
Right, so what would you do if after you file your taxes, the government calls you and says, hey, Mr. Courtney, we cannot process your taxes because somebody else already submitted your taxes on your behalf. What would you do? You'd probably freak out.
Well, if they called me Mr. Courtney, I'd be a little suspicious. But yeah, no, I would definitely be on edge. I'm paranoid. Absolutely. X-Files, the truth is out there. I don't believe in anything, but I would definitely be a little bit concerned.
Right, so while the CRA agent explains how this is going to be officially handled and how they're going to take legal procedures against the other person, they will obviously need to find out if it's real you they're talking to. So what you have to do is to prove to them that they're talking to Courtney. So they're going to ask you for your social insurance number, address, parents' name, date of birth. You not knowing that actually these are the scammers that throw that at you. Hey, somebody else is scamming you. Watch out. And
so just don't give out any information on the phone. Yeah, that's the simple rule on that one, I would say?
That's exactly what they're going to do. It's identity theft, basically.
All right. So now this one is one that you brought actual evidence in of because someone attempted to scam you via email as it pertains to tax.
Yes, I'm pretty sure a lot of other Edmontonians received this email. I received one last week, exactly the one that's on the screen right now. Purporting to be from CIA, good news, you're in for a big refund, $720 or whatever amount it could be. All you have to do is basically follow the link that CRA, in quotations, provides you, and they will deposit the money right away. You're not knowing, of course, that it's a scammer, so you'll have to put in your bank account, and your bank account will be soon empty.
So I don't get the $721.55 if I follow through with that?
No.
Well, I'm out some money then. No, I'm kidding. Now, getting back to the phone concept real quickly, talking about the CRA, sometimes they use intimidation tactics, threatening lawsuits on the phone.
Yes, this is actually a very scary one because the phone rings, you look at the phone, you see on your caller ID, Government of Canada, or Canada Revenue Agency, or Government of Alberta, and you're like, oh, I better pick this up. So say, hey, Mr. Courtney again, or hi, dear taxpayer, because they might not know your name. You have some back taxes that you haven't paid, and it's been a long time now. Although you might have just submitted your taxes and you got a refund, but they said, no, this is back from 2012, and right now, if you're not paying, you're going to be put in jail. And you might not even think that this is a scam when you actually see the number, and that's easy to do nowadays. I could call you right now and put on your caller ID any organization I want, and that's the scary part, because you believe it comes from CRA.
Very, very clever, crafty stuff. Real quickly, we do have to go to break, but I did want to touch on this one here because this was one I wasn't familiar with. There is no such thing as an early bonus tax filing because there's still a little bit of time left to get your taxes in. There's some people calling and emailing saying that they'll give you $50 if you file early. Not true.
Right. Again, this comes from apparently the CRA, and they offer you $50 if you submit your taxes by tomorrow. You know, there's still a week left till April 30th, and imagine if they would pay $50 to 1 million people, that would be $50 million they have to give away. So obviously, you should not ever go for a $50 bonus because you submit your taxes early.
There you go, $50. Bonus could turn into a $500 fraud against you. Thank you very much, Soren. Do appreciate it. Obviously, tax season is a pain enough, not having to deal with scammers, so now we're a little bit wiser.